Christ is risen indeed. Dear church, often Easter morning comes with lilies and fanfare, with bold alleluias and brass instruments, with sunlight breaking open the tomb and each of us rushing to celebrate life triumphant. But this year I don't feel like rushing. This year, Good Friday and the silence of Holy Saturday has its place. It feels more honest to pause in the crucifixion rather than race to resurrection. To notice the world that is unraveling around us. To honor the grief that still lives in our bodies. To admit that this tomb is so close, that we are still learning how to sit in the dark. And still the resurrection matters. It always has. Maybe what we mean by resurrection needs to deepen. Maybe this year we are being invited into a quieter kind of rising, a slower hope, a deeper reimagining of what it means to die and to live again. Many people I speak with are carrying grief. You can feel it in conversations. You can feel it in the quiet pauses when people try to describe what this moment feels like. War does that. Even when the bombs fall far away, our spirits know something sacred has been broken. Grief is not weakness. Grief is what love feels like when life is threatened. So this Easter, I'm not reaching for certainty. I'm reaching for courage. Courage to sit with the ambiguity. Courage to tend what still aches. Courage to believe that love rises again, not always on schedule, not always in ways I understand, but always, always in service of life. This Easter, I invite you to search for Jesus Christ, not just in our scriptures and our churches. Like Mary Magdalene, I invite you to recognize his voice in the caretaker at the cemetery. Like the discouraged disciples on the road to Emmaus, I invite you to recognize Jesus' presence in strangers whose words make our hearts burn within us. Like Thomas, I invite you to overcome any doubts about his resurrection by touching his wounds as they are now manifest in the poor and the suffering. Like Jesus' first community who barricaded themselves behind a locked door out of fear, I invite you to recognize him whenever, inside our huddled fear, something unexpectedly breathes peace and new life into us. For dear church, Christ is risen. Christ is risen indeed. Alleluia.